Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. But if you're not a Leo birthday and this message randomly finds you, then you know that it's your message, that there's something in here that is speaking to some part of you, and it shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Watch and wait, seahorse. So there's something that's still in the works and it hasn't been decided yet. I mean, there's something that you just need patience for. I don't like the idea of waiting, but there's just, think of seahorse, the males carry the offspring until they're ready to be born. This is like a pregnant pause. There's something here, Leo, that you know it's not over, and that's confirmed. There's something here that's not completed or finished. There's something here that maybe you're standing on edge for, like you know you want the answer. There's something here that's it's hanging. If you know that expression, pregnant pause is a wonderful way of explaining what's going on right now. It's something that's very important. This card shows the number 53, which adds to 8. 8 is abundance. 8 is something coming into a state of prosperity or into finally manifesting. So something that matters to you a great deal and could actually bring a lot of value into your life, which is why I think you're not so quick to just shut it down and turn away or say no to it or walk away from it. But that's the difference between faith and waiting, isn't it? Waiting is almost like you shouldn't be still here. What are you waiting for? But this isn't. This is more, you don't know the answer. The answer hasn't been given to you yet, or there's not enough information for you to know that this is done. At least not the information that you need. And because this is valuable to you, you just have to kind of be patient. Now, the way to manifest in this state of mind, in this circumstance, is to bring yourself back to a state of abundance. And the best way to do that is a state of gratitude. Start constantly saying things out loud. Thank you so much, God, for this. Thank you so much, God, for... Bring yourself into a perpetual state of gratitude. And gratitude is the river on which abundance flows. And you'll get into an abundant mindset through the mindset of gratitude. So this is a really beautiful way to kind of lean the universe in your favor and not necessarily get you what you want, but definitely get you what is valuable and welcome value into your situation so that you don't have to actually give anything up or say goodbye to anything that is of true value, but also you're leaving room for the universe to have some input on where the true value really is. Because a lot of times the big mistake we make is wanting a specific thing so badly that we lose sight of the fact that we're not wanting the right thing. You know, not that it's good or bad to want anything. This is like, but the specific thing. In other words, say you want a new job, right? Instead of staying in the mindset of gratitude, which leads to abundance, and getting a job that is bringing abundance, instead we focus too hard on a specific role that we want and determining that that's it, that's the only thing, and that's not. You have to leave room for the universe to do some talking and to do some maneuvering on your behalf. So watch and wait is really that pregnant pause of knowing that something is about to happen and that is confirmed. Something is about to happen. And so, Leo, what is about to happen? What are we waiting for and what do we need to know? Remember that as I divide the deck, this deck, Leo, there are going to be cards that fall out, and let them. That's how my readings work. If you are looking for a personal message, then please do go to my website. It's the only place you can book with me, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule at your leisure. Lots of open availability this week, so you'll get your message within 24 hours of scheduling. I know you need a quick turnaround. Yeah, pick the service that's right for you. Leo. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Michelle, and this is Born Without Boundaries. Please help us grow by subscribing to the channel, but also ring that notification bell. If you select all notifications, you will be notified when I go live here. This is the only place I go live on the internet where I offer free public tarot card readings. So if you want to participate, definitely subscribe and definitely ring that notification bell. If you're sound sensitive, turn the volume down a little bit because I'm going to cleanse my energy and yours with sound. Hold on. Leo. So watch and wait. What are we waiting for? Claim your independence. There was something here. There was something here in the past that made you, I don't know, cut you loose, or you cut yourself loose from. And then we had time to heal. It involved treachery or betrayal, some sort of snake, and it left really a lot of toxicity in your life. And then we have surrender now, basically you realizing that you had no choice to it, that you had to sort of, it's almost like you were led right into a flame. Watch and wait then now becomes a situation, a karmic situation, the sense of what's going to happen, what's going to come from this. God wants you to know that it did have meaning. There is significance in this, and that this will, there is something about to be revealed. It was also clearing space for you for what to happen though. Let it shine, for you to actually let yourself shine and be put into a situation where you could get back to yourself, for you to be put into a situation where there is a bunch of abundance and happiness and almost like a sense of self, winning your sense of self back. This is 10-10, 4 plus 6 and 3 plus 7, 10-10. This sense of actual fulfillment. You had to be separated from something that was not fulfilling you. I don't know if there was betrayal or treachery, or if there was just toxicity here, but there was toxicity here, and you had to like release it, or you were going to get burnt. And if you were intentionally severed from it, or even if you feel like, so Leo, even if you feel like this happened to you and that you didn't choose it, it was the universe intervening to sever you from this situation. And now you're kind of like looking and watching, like, why did that happen, or what's going to come from it? I don't know what's going, we can get more information on that. We will, because I know you guys probably want it. But let it shine and be generous of spirit is getting something off your chest. Definitely the truth coming out, and there's a beautiful essence of the truth coming out and you being restored back to your full capacity, back to your full sense of spirit. And it's like getting your sense of steam back, getting your sense of energy back, your fuel back. And then we have trust the great mystery. This is 11. You have 10, 10, and then 11. Which is the beautiful awakening that you can dive right into and realize. So you are going to get that explanation. Let's see if we can get some of that explanation for you right now. you are going to get that explanation of something that you feel so comfortable with, you can just dive right into a place. It's almost like the universe had to intervene and readjust your circumstances in order for you to be put or placed in the position that you really belong in. And then trust the great mystery, allowing yourself to just sink right in or dive right in, knowing that your future is actually going to be very bright. So let's ask the cards very specifically. What the heck was this toxicity in the past? What was it? Why did it behave this way? Oh no, this was actually people out to get you. This was actually absolute treachery, absolute betrayal, people stabbing you in the back, people not being on the up and up with you. This was a situation where somebody actually was out to get you. This could be narcissism in a way. This could be a sense of there was maliciousness here with the Five of Swords. Absolutely. And let me say this to you. Okay, so what's going to come of this situation? What the hell happens here? It's like you, well, there's Piscean energy here. It's like somebody wanted to not move forward or not move in a direction. Somebody was trying to keep you or the situation from moving in a different direction. And so they threw a lot of shade, and they did it intentionally in order to get you off the track, or like get you off the scent, or throw people off the scent, because you have the Moon card here coming out all wonky, which means it was absolutely like, or they felt like they had to be defensive because they didn't like the way things were going, or they weren't sure of the future because they didn't recognize it. Something was not clear. And then we have this, which is a sense of not wanting to choose a different direction, not being ready to move in a different direction. But with this Five of Swords, it's like somebody sabotaged this, or they sabotaged you because they weren't actually ready to move in a different direction. They weren't actually ready to be in a situation where things could be moving forward, or progress could be made. And that's what's going to be revealed. That's what's coming out. Okay, so what happens then? What happens to whatever this nastiness was? What happens? You're going to get to walk away from the situation. You're going to get to release it and let it go. You're going to be at a point where you don't care, or God set it up so that you would move on, walk away. There's a situation of being done with it. Being done with it. And there's news coming in. There's a message coming in. There is a message coming in with regards to some failure. So there's going to be a failure on this part. There's about to be a failure. I don't know if it's 6 weeks or 6 months from now, but you're going to get word after you walk away. It could be up to 8 months later. But there's a sense of you're going to get this message that there was a huge failure, that there was a huge letdown, that there was some sort of, they're about to be very embarrassed. Like whoever set you up for this, they're about to be very embarrassed. They're about to be publicly rejected. They're about to... It's about to make you very, very, not about to, like it's in a second, but like I would say, by, like I said, 8 months tops. There's just messages coming in that you're going to be very happy that you walked away from a situation, because it's not looking good, or there was major embarrassment or revelation of people not being pleased with what's going on. So, okay, then moving forward, what's happening with Leo now? You're quarreling. Maybe you're in the middle of a competition. Maybe somebody was very combative with you, or you're dealing with a lot of red tape, or a lot of little shit has built up and you have to handle it, which is probably why you're still so upset and looking so much in the past. But then we have the We have the Page of Wands coming out. There's a new interest here. There's a new interest, and then there's a new possibility, something new on the horizon, and you're finding a way to move forward through it. There's a direction here, the sense of this is the direction, something very strategic, being able to figure something out and then work it out and not give up, and to fight, to get yourself into a situation where I'm not going to give up. You know, you're Leo, you're not going to give up. And ultimately, that's where you are right now. This sense of, yeah, the people you left in the past, you will eventually get news that it was a shit situation, and that they did get what they deserved. Remember, we all breed our own karma. Right now, what you're doing is you're struggling through a lot of little shit, and that may make you feel like a loser, but you are absolutely not a loser. Believe me when I say, this is the pure place to be. This is the right place to be. If you had stayed there, you would be part of that collapse. This is the place where you can actually be heard by the universe and still make changes and still make decisions and still contribute to the outcome of something, like moving forward, the strategy behind, building the strategy behind something, building the backbone of something. Like you can still contribute to the health and happiness of moving forward. And what is moving forward, what is coming. There's a new opportunity here. Go slow. It could be a new job. There are new responsibilities here, taking on a lot of responsibilities. There are a lot of burdens. These are financial responsibilities, especially. Something's been moving very slowly. There's still something in consideration here. Maybe somebody doesn't want to pull the trigger. Somebody doesn't want to look. Somebody's been taking a whole hell of a long time to make a decision on something that they do care about, but they're scared to make the decision because they've got so much riding on this situation. They've got so much they've got a lot of burdens that they're dealing with right now, which is why they're intentionally trying to move slow, because they don't necessarily want, this isn't really a good time for them, but at the same time, they don't want to completely give up on something. Well, there's some sort of stability here, or there's some sort of traditional value system here. This is an energy of something that has to move slow. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of official statements or paperwork or a specific industry. Maybe somebody sees long-term future here, but ultimately there's just too much crap going on for them to be okay. What needs to change? And so God is saying, trust what you don't know. And trust yourself in this time of change. Trust yourself and trust that things are going to work out well, even though immediately for the next couple weeks, especially, there is a bumpy road. There is a road that is not sure and not certain, but trust that God has got your back, Leo, and that you're not going to drown in these rapids. Throw yourself in. You're going to come out the other side, and this is actually going to somehow work out. Well, let's start to see then, somehow, how does it work out? And how long does Leo have to go on like this? Four of Cups, maybe 4 weeks, maybe 4 months. There's something in the past here. Somebody hasn't made a decision. Somebody has to make a decision. Information is going to come in that is going to help make it more clear as to what they should choose, or what you should choose. So what is it? What should Leo choose? You have the conflicts will be ended. The competition will be defeated. No more competition. 5 of Swords, very, very clear, deceptive, and yeah, something isn't going to work out. Something wasn't working out because there was, something wasn't working out. Something had stagnated because somebody intentionally wanted it to stagnate, to cut out the competition, or to make sure that somebody didn't have as many options somebody didn't have any options. Yeah, this is really bad energy, I gotta tell you. So in other words, it's almost like God is saying, Leo, be good without choosing. Be good without getting your answers, because your answers are going to come, and you want to be as far away from this crap as possible when your answers come. Let's go to the extended. We've got to get deeper into this. The link is down below, and I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section. I'll see you guys there.